I came across some sound here from Rob Parker, who was going off on people that essentially want us to bow down to the LeBron James, Bronny James altar. And he was going off on them and was just essentially like, no, you guys are not going to bully us into having your point of view or your position. I'm not going to be a part of you guys overblowing this thing and trying to make it seem like it's something important when it's really not. And the hand it to Rob, he really went off. So what we want to do is play exactly what Rob Parker had to say here. And I'm going to come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to Rob Parker there.
I'm trying to really put my thoughts together because once again, people have overreacted. Who in the world trumpets a 17-point performance in a 29-point loss where the game was never really in doubt with all the injuries and whatnot? Seriously. I mean, really? That's the game. I remember when he was in Philadelphia and they gave him some extended minutes and he looked like a fish out of water. You remember that game? And where was LeBron James? Talking about leave the kid alone. Where was that tweet about the mean media? Oh, it was okay that all the talking heads on TV this morning were big up in Bronny now. I thought you wanted everybody to leave him alone so that the kid could develop and just play. Oh, today was good because it was positive. Oh, yeah, did you see my boy? Did you see the kid? You see what he was able to do? I told you he could play. There's a difference. All of Bronny's points, all of his stats, garbage time. That wasn't a real game. That was not a real game. If he did that in Philadelphia earlier this year when they put him in extended minutes, you'd get my attention. I don't value this at all. I don't. There's a difference between games, meaningful. That's why there's that called garbage minutes. Why do we come up with that? Kelvin, any points are good. You play basketball, right? No. Mm-hmm. We know there's garbage time. In baseball, we call it the mop-up, right? When the game's out of hand and you put people in, oh, yeah, he had mop-up duty. He pitched 4 innings of mop-up. That means there was a mess there. There was nothing there. There was no game. I'm sorry. People going crazy and wigging out over Bronny. I didn't see any value in it other than the kid got to play because there was nobody else to play, and the game was never in doubt, and he played. That's it. That's all I took from it.
So you heard the commentary there from Rob Parker. What are my thoughts on this? I think Rob represents a contingency of people that just feel like they're not going to be bullied into having this consensus view or this view that some of these guys out here want. Essentially, there's some people out here that have come to the conclusion that if you speak negatively on Bronny James, and by negatively we're talking about pointing out some bad performances, maybe some deficiencies in his game, you hate him, you hate LeBron James, right? There are a group of people like that. And these people want you to just simply say positive things about him and only say nice things. Why? Because he's only a 55th pick. But then at the same breath, they don't mention the fact that he gets way more press and coverage than any other 55th pick in history. So they only want the good aspect of it, right? If you're going to talk highly about a 55th pick, it's fantastic. Everybody wants to see him do well because he's LeBron's son. But if you point out the fact that, okay, look, this isn't really all that impressive. Oh, you're only hating on him because he's LeBron's son. And Rob Parker's like, I'm not going to bow down to you people the way Stephen A. Smith did. Stephen A. Smith bowed down to LeBron James. He bowed down to him. He bowed down to him. There's no question about it. He just couldn't come to terms with having a strong position and saying to hell with it. He couldn't do it. He was there still trying to placate and cater to his feelings and cater to his supporters, cater to his inner circle. And they just over there looking at him like a fool. Like, just dance for us, man. You're like, dance. Throw some peanuts at his feet. Make him dance for us. Just dance for us. Right? It's like they don't respect you no matter how much twerking you plan on doing for them. No matter how many ones they toss at you, they don't respect you. So you might as well just take a strong position and stand there.